How's it going? So today Leeds Legends 11 played the Borough Legends 11 in a game in the Tony McGurk Cup for a great charity event for Tony. It's on the Carlisle grounds. We're heading down there now, meeting the lads from the Only Leeds Bros as well. We're going to the dinner later on tonight, suit and all ready to go. So we'll try and get some content over the course of the day. We'll vlog this, I suppose, first vlog we've done, and we'll see how that works out. Right, joined by Jermaine Beckford now to talk about the game. Jermaine, what's it like being back in the Leeds United kit?
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's hard work, I'll be honest with you.
Look like it.
But look, it's for a great occasion, great cause, and it's a beautiful day as well. So I'm very happy, and ultimately I'm happy that I got on the score sheet. From a selfish perspective.
You did get on the score sheet. Now there was a couple of moments before the goal.
No, we don't talk about that.
We don't want to talk about that.
No, absolutely.
You were looking a little bit frustrated, just a little bit frustrated, but you did find it back at the net. Lovely finish as well.
Yeah. I missed the hard ones and scored the easy one. It's been like the story of my career, though, isn't it? Really? No, I'm only messing.
Well, I was going to say with the easy one, there was a penalty in there as well, but we won't talk about the penalty.
I still need to check to make sure these posts are regulation size. I think they're a bit thick. Oh, it was
a nice crack off it, though.
It was disappointing, but at the same time, look, I had a great time. All the boys and girls that came here today had a fantastic time.
Fantastic charity as well, Tony.
Exactly. So all in all, it's a beautiful day. Great turnout.
And Leeds season this year? Back to the Premier League, you've done an awful lot talking on LUTV and Sky this year about Leeds. You've seen an awful lot of stuff. Fantastic season.
100 points, champions. I mean, what else can you say?
Yeah.
It's been a dream come true. Fingers crossed we're able to keep one or two players that brought in this season. And obviously the news about Daniel Farker staying on as well is fantastic. You know, I think he desperately needed a fair crack at the whip, and a sensible transfer kitty behind him as well. So look, he knows the club inside out. He knows the players. He knows the fan base. He knows the expectations as well. And I think he's the right man for the job.
Really important summer, Jane. Coming up for Leeds, they have to get this one right if they want to, as the word's been used around Ellen Road, have established themselves as a Premier League club next season.
Yep.
So very important summer. There's rumours of Kitty of up to 150 million.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, but more quality over quantity though this season.
That's exactly it. You can spend 150 million pound in this market in no time at all. So it's just about bringing in the right players for the right price. And ultimately, if we can get one or two cheeky loan deals, similar to what we had with Solomon and Roden last season, you know, transfer is ultimately key, isn't it?
Yeah, very important.
I'm also available.
You are, well, we saw enough today to say that, you might have knocked a couple of million off your price tag with the penalty, but outside,
I'll go there for free.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Talking to me, and well done today. Great finish as well.
Much appreciated.
Be joined by Paul Reeney after the Leeds Legends game against the Borough Legends here in the Carlisle grounds in Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Paul, fantastic day, beautiful weather, not a bad trip so far.
It's been really, really good, apart from the result.
Yeah.
You know, you never like getting beat, even if friendlies, you know, you don't like getting beat. But better side today, younger side, bit quicker, right? So I wish I'd have been playing.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm too old now, but there you go. Well, notes for the fantastic cause, and the guys have enjoyed it,
I always find a couple of clips to the heel slows players down pretty quickly after a while as well.
Yeah.
But you said about the results, not really important. It was for Tony McGurk today.
That's
right.
right.
Fantastic charity, fantastic game to have for an event for Tony like this as well. Big impact in this part of the world as well.
That's right. I mean, we do a lot of charities, but this, and we've kind of met and they got absolutely brilliant. You know, we've just enjoyed it coming over. Didn't take long to get over to Ireland, did it?
No.
Got great Irish support anyway. So enjoyed the day. Well, apart from the result, but no, I'm joking. Good day.
There was a like being in the dugout of a Leeds team.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible, because you want to play all the time. You know, this is the thing. And when you don't play, I mean, I miss actually playing football. The only thing is, though, you miss the dressing room banter as well. But being with these guys, it kind of brings it all back. And it's good, although I still work at Leeds on match days anyway, on hospitality. So, like I say, great day. I hope everybody's enjoyed it, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah, and a good season for Leeds as well. Finally back in the Premier League after a couple of years.
Finally back, I was in the third year function, all that, trying to tell the players that they're a good side and believe in themselves. The first game I won at Leeds is Liverpool, just to show them how good we are, you know, and let's go from there,
Yeah, Paul, thank you very much. Really appreciate this
Pleasure.
today. Pleasure. Great having you here. Thanks.
Okay.
Joined now by Andy Couzens. who is usually on the other side of a microphone when it comes to talking about Leeds United. Andy, cracking day today. Great charity and great to see you back in the Leeds United kit.
No, it's been fantastic. I think a great turnout, which is what we wanted. You know, a great bunch of lads who have come over, and hopefully quite a lot of money which has been raised for a great cause as well. And obviously we've got the night do going on as well, which is even better. So you look, we're here as Leeds United fans as well as players. It's great to come out and give back to the fans sometimes, and that's what really today's all about. But it's been fantastic.
Yeah,
Can't beat the weather either.
Oh, what a day for you. Couldn't have picked a better day. Tony McGurk just as far as well. Very strong history involving football in Bray and in St. Joseph's Boys specifically. But a fantastic moment for him as well to raise some money to help him after what's been a tough couple of months for him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we, you know, I was over earlier on with Stuart Dallas and Ian Hart as well, and we did a night with them and stuff for Tony, and it's really sad to see. But you know, look, all we can do is come out, and if we can put a smile on his face for the day, that makes it for everybody. So you know, look, it's a fantastic cause. It's been a fantastic day. We're going to go and have a Guinness now as well. So I would imagine. I think Melvin's already had a few.
He's had a couple, I think.
The pre-match meal was a little bit of Guinness as well. So look, it's been a really good day so far. So look, it's for a great charity. But yeah, we've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and you've spoken a lot about Leeds this season as well. We finally finished the job, got over the line, picked up the trophy. Fantastic scenes in Leeds this week as well. Crazy scenes, over 300,000 people apparently, roughly in and around the place. What's that meant for you being around the club this year to see that?
It's been fantastic. The club's in a really healthy position. You know, we know that. You know, out on the pitch, it looks healthy. You know, from the top to the bottom with the 49ers and the Red Bull and everything else which goes on behind the scenes. We're doing things nice and quietly, which is what we like. You know, now we've got to go and spend. You know, the board have come out and said we'll spend as much as we possibly can, because we've seen what's happened the last 2 years. The last 2 years, the bottom three, the three teams which have gone up, the three teams have come back down again. So we've got to book that change. I think we're a club which can do that, and I think it's a club that, you know, being around last year was fantastic. It was a great atmosphere with what we do out and about with all the corporate areas and all the nights which we do with the lads. It's been absolutely fantastic. But look, we know next year is going to be tough. Yeah. But we have to, you know, buy well. There's going to be people coming. There's going to be people going. We all know that's unfortunate. That's football. But look, let's enjoy this moment. And then when August comes round and the first game of the season's there, then you know it's a totally different ball game, because the Premiership is a different level. It's the next level up, and that's what we've got to get ready for.
Well, we saw last year, played Southampton three times they beat us, and they came back down with a whimper. So we know there's a huge jump there, and it's getting bigger every year as well. And as you mentioned, there's summer recruitment's going to be majorly important. Said Jermaine Beckford there a minute ago, it's quantity over quality this summer for Leeds, but they need to get some real Premier League quality in there to help them stay there and establish themselves.
We do, but you look at what we've done with Tanaka, and you know where we brought him from. You know, we can bring little gems out, which he's definitely one of them. But look, we have to be smart in the transfer window. You know, it's very difficult when you're coming up, because you've only got a certain amount you can spend.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got like your top teams up there, you know, your Liverpools and so on and so forth, who can spend fortunes, and we can only spend a certain amount. I think it's 90 million. Yeah. You know, unless we get some sponsorship or anything else. So I think there will be some creativity in there. But look, you know, all we can do is what we've got, and you know, we've got a good squad already, but we need, you know, as you said, a bit more experience. You know, in the Premiership, you know, the players are different. The players are bigger. They're stronger. Everything about a Premiership footballer is different to a Championship football. So they've got to, you know, get ready for that. The players have got to get ready for that. You know, and it's going to be a battle. And if we finish fourth bottom next year, it's been a success.
Exactly. That's about surviving the first year and then build on there. It's a change on the pitch. It's going to be changed off the pitch, starting probably at the end of next season. A brand new looking Ellen Road that looks absolutely fantastic from what we've seen so far. They're going to take your little area out of there, though, already. You got some new spots to hang around in.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think there's going to be more spots to hang around in from us. Look, the club wants to go in a direction that wants to be in the you know, the top six, getting into Europe, bringing back the glory days in Leeds United, and that what seems to be the plan from behind the scenes. The stadium looks absolutely fantastic, and you know, it's needed. It's been our stadium for so long, but it does need to be modernised. It looks fantastic, you know. So the future is very bright, but we have to stay in the Premier League to make it even brighter. You know, 50,000 in there. If you're in the Premiership, it's going to be a hostile place to go and play, and you know that's our 12th man, and we're going to need that next year.
Yeah, everyone talks about the atmosphere on the ground. One last question before I let you go. The number 10 shirt today, was that your call, or did somebody bestow that jersey up on you?
We just sat down and picked the jersey up. Simple as that. I think I played about 4 different positions today, but look, it's not about what number you've got on the back or anything like that. It's about putting it in the back of the net. I think Jermaine's been out there and looking for the goals, and he missed a few opportunities out there today. He missed a penalty. What else did he miss? But look, it's not about the result. It's not about how we played. It's not about anything else like that. It's about raising us good money for a great charity. And as I say, we've got another event tonight to go to, so we're going to go to that and hopefully raise even more.
Yeah, we're there ourselves, so looking forward to seeing you there.
Absolutely.
Andy, pleasure, mate.
No worries.